Yo, what is going on, guys? My name is the Broman, and today we're going to be watching is some Overwatch. Yes, I haven't posted Overwatch in a very long time. Sorry about that, but here you go today. And today, actually, we're not going to be even talking about the gameplay, or I'm not just going to let it run through. Today, what we're going to be talking about is this shitty fucking situation that I've been having at work, and yeah, just figured I'd vent out a little bit. No one at work really knows that I do this, so I feel that it's safe that I can do this here without anyone knowing about it, and yeah, so let's get started. For those of you who don't know, I work at a warehouse and I commute there. It's a nice place. I get along with just about everyone that I work with. It's a warehouse where we move around a lot of bread in there, like a little bunch of like mom and pop burger places. It's really cool. I like working there, but there's this one guy in particular, actually my boss, to make things worse. That makes my life and my day a lot harder. Um, when I first started working there, he seemed like this really nice, optimistic, cool, understanding guy. But as I've gone to work there, I've heard from multiple people that he's not what he appears to be for the most part. And I never really believed that because he really wasn't there for the most part. But so our manager left to go higher up in the warehouse. I can't remember what his position was called, but he wasn't our manager anymore. And I think we went through three, four, maybe like five other different people before my boss. Actually, I don't want to use his real name, so we're just gonna call him Dick because that's what he is. He's a shriveling little dick. That's anyway. So he's been our manager for like the past couple of days now, couple of weeks I should say, and I was like, cool, like maybe you can see that I bust my ass around work, and that I don't know, maybe like he'll notice me, like just something, so maybe I'll get put up like at a higher position, paid more, etc. But again, I like even when he wasn't there, I was always busting my ass. I always show up to work on time. I'm always doing the most that I possibly can, and I don't know, I try and just go above and beyond what I can do and just try and do more than pretty much everyone else. So, um, so when we get bread in the warehouse, we get a bunch of different types of bread, and we give it to these drivers who take the bread out and they go on routes and they deliver to these places. And it takes a while to get all the bread that we need to for one specific route, and it takes like roughly like 30 minutes, maybe an hour, hour and a half if it's like a really long route. But I can do it in around 30 minutes, and on average, I think I can get four routes done a day, while everyone else gets done one or two, and one being the slowest, which is another guy in the warehouse. But that's a different story for a different day. But anyway, so Rick's been in there for a while, and I actually, my roommate, the guy who got me the job, actually knows Rick like on a personal level. And I remember coming home one day, and my roommate's like, I've been working there for about 6 months, by the way, no, 8 months, 8 months, 9 months. Anyway, I come home one night, and my roommate's like, "Hey, dude, I heard you got fired," and I was like, "What?" and I was like, fired? I'm like, when did that happen? He's like, oh, what happened? I'm like, oh, who told you I got fired? He's like, no one. And I was like, okay, no, that's, who told you I got fired? And then he named off a couple of his friends who also know Dick. And, and he pretty much lied and told people that he fired me, and I turned around and I begged for my job back. Yes, I like the job I work at. Yes, I feel like I get paid a fair amount, but never would I ever fucking beg for that stupid job. If I got fired tomorrow, I wouldn't give a shit. I would go work at anywhere else besides there. Like, I doesn't matter to me. I will not beg, especially for that job. It's a stupid job that pretty much anyone can do, and I don't understand where he's coming from. And um, so I was talking to my friend, and he said that I was lazy, and I was just astonished because like I bust my ass every day. I do most. I'm one of the last people to leave at my work for the most part, and I I can honestly say I do a lot at that warehouse, but obviously he doesn't think so. And I was like, well, why does he say that? He's like, oh, because you showed up late a couple times and you called off on a Sunday. And it's like how does that make me lazy? Like, I don't understand. And I don't know, like I can't like talk to the guy the same way I used to before because of what he said. It's just I don't understand like where he's coming from because I work hard at my job. I try to do as best as I can as quickly as I can, and he's out here calling me lazy. And above that, he said that I got fired and that I begged for my job back, which he's referring to the day that I came in late. We start work at one in the afternoon, and I came in at 1:30 because there was traffic, and I let him know that there was traffic and that I was going to be late. And I walk in, he said, "Really, 1:30?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's 1:30." He's like, "What?" I'm like, "Yeah, the time, it's 1:30." And then I walked away, and then he called me into his office, and I was like, "What's up?" And he's like, "You really hurt my feelings when you said that." I hurt his fucking feelings. His fucking feelings. Dude is like 56 years old, and I hurt his feelings. I was like, oh, well, I'm sorry. Like, I didn't know how to respond to that. Like, grow the fuck up, dude. And I was like, whatever. And he was like, well, because I'm going to another job right now. Hopefully, I can get into the at the post office very soon. But for now, I'm there. He's like, well, and he knows about it, and he said, well, would it just be easier if I just let you go right now? And I said, well, no, it's like I still want to work here because I enjoy the people that I work with. It's really simple, and like I don't want to like look for a job in the meantime because I can't work there quite yet. And he said, okay, well, just try to show up on time. And that was fucking it. And apparently that's when I begged for my job back, and that's also when he fired me. It's just the dude has no spine. He's a fucking coward. Like there's no other better way or other way to put it. And I can't stand being around him anytime he's in the warehouse now. Like I am very short with him. I try my best not to talk to him, and I can't wait till I get the fuck out of there. All right, so hope you guys enjoyed this story time with Broman. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay as well as my story. And let's watch this play the game. Yeah. All right. Like, comment, subscribe. Later, guys.